Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Franchise Tag. I am Gareth Smith, and today I'm joined by a very special guest in Peter Clarke of Temple University, a tight end. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Welcome to the show, and thank you very much for coming on. We do truly appreciate your time. As mentioned, you play for Temple. This is your third season being over there playing for Temple. How has college life been being over there in the US?
It's been a wild journey, right? So coming from England, going all the way over to Philly, like embracing Philly culture, first of all,
Yeah,
because crazy sports fans, crazy food scene, a lot of like noise in the city of Philadelphia, like that was crazy in itself. And then getting into the football was just a different game. Like the size,
yeah.
the speed, the physicality was just a huge jump from over here. But like with the mindset that I was given, like prepared for from over here, like it was just a whole lot of fun playing over there.
Were you actually in Philadelphia for the Super Bowl itself, or did you come back
Yeah.
to the UK?
No, I was
Uh,
over there. So we ended up going out to the spot to watch the playoff game and then the Super Bowl.
yeah.
We marched abroad with everyone else. And
Oh man.
it was great. It was a wild time out there though.
To be fair, I can't exactly talk. I was actually in New Orleans for it, so so I can't say I'm too jealous. I was actually over there with the. I was able to talk to the team. So yeah. But anyway, we digress. But obviously, it's your third season at Temple now. Obviously, the one thing that I think always is fascinating for us Brits is the college scene. When you consider what it's like playing in the UK at university level to what it's like playing a university sport in America. Can you just describe to the UK fans what it's like playing in front of those fans at Temple?
It's wild, right? So let's like take a step back, right? Playing at New River in North London, right? With the NFL
Yeah,
Academy. You're in a cold, empty track with an AstroTurf field, right? A little stand where you put your bags while you practice, right? And you play games. And then we go over to America, right? And I'm playing in Lincoln Financial Field, the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium.
iconic.
And you're in the locker room, you go out, lasers pointing down at you, smoke machines, fireworks. You run out through the tunnel, music, bands going, and you look out into the stands full of people, and it's crazy. Like, and then you go and you travel, right? And you play at different teams, bigger stadiums, more fans, all this sort of deal. And you're in the tunnel and you feel the walls shake around you. And you're like, I'm ready to go play a football game, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a whole different experience. But once you get down to the football side of it and you're really locked in at playing football, you don't really notice the fans. But that walkout, that running out the tunnel, that's where you feel the heat.
Obviously, you mentioned playing at the link there. How much does that give you a taste for wanting to go on to play professionally and be an NFL tight end?
Well, it's wild, right? Because I've scored at the link, right? So I
Yeah,
score a touchdown, I watch it back, I watch the TV, and then on Sunday I watch the Eagles and AJ Brown score on the same end zone as me, and it's like
craziness.
being able to envision myself, not even envision myself, being able to do it, and then see the Eagles do it too. It's just like it's you can't get more inspiring than that.
Yeah. And bearing in mind, obviously, they've got a hell of a tight end for you to role model in Dallas Goddard over there. How much is players like seeing players like that play for the Eagles inspire you and watch you and learn off those kind of guys?
It's very inspiring. Like just being able to like be as close to like pro football as you can get and see
Yeah.
guys not just like at their highest peak, but develop game by game and like be able to get that real insight into like, okay, cool, like I can really be like him. Like it's an experience you can't buy.
Yeah, agreed. If we go look back a little bit, so obviously you wouldn't be there now if it wasn't for the NFL Academy. What did the NFL Academy do to set you up for this success to be able to be over there right now?
Well, the NFL Academy is a mini D1, right? Like on a
Yeah,
scheduled basis, like scheduled weight room with like real strength coaches and a strength team. The way we practice, the speed, the intensity, the physicality, the structure of practice is mimics like Division 1 practices. So the routine for me didn't really change.
yeah,
You're gonna live near where you go to school. You're gonna go lift weights with the team early in the morning. You're gonna go to practice. You're gonna go to class, and we're gonna eat as a team. It's
yeah,
the same thing I'm doing now over there that I did at the NFL Academy. So the routine wasn't foreign to me. The only thing that changed was the speed and the intensity of it. So the
mm,
NFL Academy really put me in a prime position to take advantage of every opportunity that I was given. Um, and it just it was an experience like no other. There is no experience other than the NFL Academy that could get you prepared the way they do. So I just can't stress enough how important it was that I went to the NFL Academy.
And you're seeing obviously a lot more players from the academy year on year going over to college, game over there. And I think it's quite important that it's not just about obviously you get to go play ball. You also get to experience a college education in the States, which is a whole nother world in itself. How much would you recommend going to the academy if you are someone who's thinking about it? How much would you say go for those trials and get yourself in there?
Like if you have the opportunity to go, go. Like I'm the first one in my family to go to university, one of few that finished high school in general. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the NFL Academy, like I would have probably been on the same path. Like the reason I am in university, the reason I have the opportunities and I'm speaking to you today is because I went to the NFL Academy. So I would say every kid, like if you're unsure and you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, go for it. Like what's the worst that can happen? All your other dreams are gonna be there if you have to fall back on them. But the NFL Academy, like you get one shot and you just got to take it.
Well, the interesting thing, obviously, you say started off playing in London originally. You play obviously for quite a probably one of the better well-known teams over here in regards to the London Warriors because of the players that they've had come through with FA Abada. How much was a player like that an inspiration for yourself to go? There is an opportunity to play in the NFL. Look at FA at the Commanders.
Yeah, like I was blessed to go to the London Warriors with Coach Tony Allen and the wisdom that he was able to give to me and give to
Mm,
players like FA. Like there wouldn't be players like FA without Coach TA.
yeah,
Coach TA and the program he built, and then when he was leading the NFL Academy, like it was like a dream come true. The London Warriors really prepared me to go to the NFL Academy and gave me a chance to play against some of the best teams in the BAFA system and really get some of the best coaching that I could get at the time. So yeah, I loved my experience at the London Warriors, and then like seeing guys like FA, like I'm a 14-year-old kid. He's on break from the time when he was playing in the Carolina Panthers, and he's on the side working out, and I'm seeing this mountain of a dude like
huge
working out,
guy.
and I'm like I could be like that one day, and like I'm closer than ever to like getting on that level with him. So it's just exciting.
Yeah, I bumped into him on the streets of New Orleans, and you don't have to feel small when you stood next to FA. Like literally, he is a unit of a man, but also a really good guy as well, which is good to see on and off the field. He's so willing to give his time, and when he's over here, he also does all these coaching sessions and skill sessions with the kids. So good to see. So a good guy off the field as well. The other interesting thing I find is obviously you're a skills position in tight end. We've had a lot of players break O line, D line. How important thing it is for a skilled position to help transcend the sport over here to break it into the NFL, in your opinion?
This is something like we talk about like as the academy guys, right? I've never really spoke to like anyone else about this, but like O linemen and D linemen are most commonly going over, right? Because the
Yeah,
freakish size we've got over here is the easiest thing that coaches can like grab and develop, right? But with the increase in skill guys going over, it shows that we have the athletic ability.
yeah,
We're not just these big guys who can stand there and block, or these big guys who can get past the guy and get a sack. Like the UK and Europe has more talent than anyone would believe. All it needs is patience and time to develop. And if someone pours into us, like I'm a product of someone pouring in time into
mm,
developing me. And now I'm scoring Division One touchdowns. I'm over back here, like helping develop the next set of talent. The NFL Academy is growing to levels it's never been at, with kids going to Oklahoma, kids getting 25 plus offers. So
yeah,
I think like the rise of skill positions is going to continue to grow, and it's a blessing that I was one of the first ones, and I can take the falls and hit the hurdles that these
yeah.
guys don't have to experience because I can go back and tell them where they are. So I don't know. I'm excited to see where the next set of skill guys go.
It should be interesting because obviously you mentioned obviously what I've liked about it, whenever I speak to anyone from the NFL Academy, any of the players who've gone over there, it's the fact that they're always willing to give back to the or the NFL Academy guys going over. You hear that quite a lot. It's really good to hear. Obviously, it's almost like a community in itself. The NFL Academy guys, it's really impressive to see. And obviously, another thing that was quite crucial to your development was flag football. And obviously, flag football now is becoming an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Like, how much are you pleased to see the growth of that game? Not just obviously for the boys playing, but also for girls and the opportunities that can now create.
Well, for me, right, like when you're learning a sport, if you're in the sport purely because of what you can like get out of it in terms of like money or opportunity, like when you have to wake up at 4 in the morning and it's raining and you have to go run, you're probably not going to do it. But if
Yeah,
you fall in love with the game and you have fun playing the game and there's those memories of you playing flag, it's way easier to do those
yeah,
things because you have a love for the game. And that all starts with flag. For me, I started playing flag And that's where my love for the game like grew. Like running around with my friends, tagging off, scoring touch. Like those memories, I still got friends from flag. We still talk about those days. So for both boys and girls getting into flag and then growing the game, and as they get older through the flag system, being able to see the opportunities they can get for it,
Mm.
like it's life changing. Like because they're gonna have the fundamental like love for the game, and then they're gonna grow into making this what they do for a living. So it's just great.
It is, and obviously there's a lot of the teams putting a lot of time into it as well. Obviously, you got the likes of FA. You've also got like Jermaine Illumina as well. Does various flag camps, which is pretty cool. Uh, Obviously, Sky Sports as well now has the right to college football, which is obviously something that came in last season. How much are you open to be able to score a touchdown on Sky Sports in front of the fans in the UK? How much is that an aspiration for yourself?
I think it would go nuts. When I score and then we get the replays and I send it here and then everyone reposts it, it booms. So imagine like everyone gets to see it live. That would be like amazing. It would go crazy. I think the UK would shut down for a while.
But no, thank you obviously very much for your time. Good luck coming up into this season. Obviously, big expectations this year, no pressure. But enjoy the season and thank you very much.